It's the Azure Brigade folks I'm not too confident of.
Even when they put their lives at risk to fight on our side?
That could have been an alliance of convenience. They needed our support while they tried to take down Gustav. We don't know what they'll do now that they've strengthened their position.
This is very delicate. If conflict does break out, lots of people could end up getting injured or killed. Tsukasa, do you think we'll be able to maintain an alliance with the Azure Brigade?
From what I know right now, there's no way.
Wait a minute, Tsukasa. The new leader of the brigade, Conrad, seems like a really good person.
On the surface, yes, but we've caught him in a serious lie.
Really? You're sure about that?
Remember Gustav's gold statue we wanted to melt down to help rebuild the city? When I asked where it was, he told me he really had no idea. However, I started to get the feeling he had hidden it for his own purposes. I noticed how hard it was for him to look me straight in the eye. His whole demeanor indicated he was lying right to my face.
You're saying the Azure Brigade is going to line their pockets with that gold?
I just knew it! I knew the temptation to take that statue would be too great.
But if you suspected that, Tsukasa, why'd you say we'd bear the costs of rebuilding the city?
There are two reasons. First, and most importantly, we have yet to confirm Gustav's death. If he is still alive, he'll come back to try and steal that statue. We can use it as bait to capture him. And secondly, I don't believe exposing the Brigade's corruption will actually do them any harm at the moment.
Why would that be?
Because right now, public opinion in Gustav is with the Azure Brigade, right?
Exactly. So the first thing we need to do is to make sure that the public's opinion is on our side. The best way to solidify people's trust is to ensure our rebuilding efforts are successful. Once that happens, we'll be able to effectively expose the Azure Brigade's corruption. Until then, we can let Conrad and his associates be as greedy as they want. Once their corruption is revealed, the money can be taken back by force. If we're all agreed then, I want to give you some specific assignments going forward.
Hold on just a moment, please. I know you're probably ready to charge into battle, but Tsukasa and you, Ringo, are both under orders to take 5 days of rest starting immediately.
What?
According to my monitoring of your vitals, both of you have remarkably weakened immune systems right now. If you keep pushing yourselves, Ringo will develop tonsillitis in 5 days, and Tsukasa will likely collapse with bronchitis in 7. Both conditions would require at least 10 days for recovery. I suggest you both rest now while you can, and focus on pacing yourselves going forward.
Seeing as how you're the medical expert, I guess I have no choice but to follow your orders, Doctor.
I appreciate it when patients listen to me.
What a shock. The hardest working people here gave up without a fight.
Really?
I'm surprised they've been healthy this long.
Vacation!
Guess you're right. Hey, Ringo, how about this? Since we have to take a forced work break anyway, why don't we go on a tour of the city from beginning to end?
just asked if I'd go out with him. That's what normal people call a date, Ringo! It's two humans go out somewhere and have a good time together! But, truth is, I've never been on a date in my whole life. I don't have any idea what I'm supposed to do. I mean, what if he thinks I'm boring? That would be horrible. It's too scary. Maybe I should just turn him down. What do you mean? You have a chance to impress him! It's a great opportunity! Are you just gonna stand there and let Leroy steal Tsukasa from you? No way. I can do this. But I need help.
Have I got this right? You want to know how to get a lot closer to a man? No problem. I can help with that. I've had many successful encounters with beings of the opposite gender.
Really? What's your secret?
Oh, nothing very difficult. I happen to have a talented pair of lips.
You know how to use them to hold on to a man?
I've had about a 70% success rate at resuscitation. Huh? Of course, there's not much that can be done when the wounds are too severe. In that case, you just have to hold their hands while they fight to survive. If they make it, a deep bond forms between warriors, no matter which side they're on. I guess you could call it mutual respect, from one soldier to another.
Do you know a way to get closer, without fighting for your life each time, with less blood?
Well, you could try getting in the ring and sparring around with them. If you do that, the most effective thing to aim for is their groin. I recommend grabbing them by the testicles.
What?
The secret is to get a good grip on the family jewels. At that point, even the toughest guy will be completely incapacitated. See?
Well, thank you. I'll keep your advice in mind.
Don't let them overpower you, Ringo! You want respect? Remember what I said! When they've got you on the ropes, go for the balls!
You want to know how to start a relationship with a man?
Uh-huh.
Here's what worked for me. When you finally meet a person you like, go see some beautiful scenery together, share some delicious food, and use the time to get to know each other. And after a while, once the two of you have grown close to one another, that's when you let him have it with a chloroform.
What?
Yes, you soak a handkerchief in it until it's good and wet, then you simply place it over his nose and mouth until he passes out. After that, you take him somewhere out of public view where you can strip off his pants and underwear. After that, it's easy. You just practice what you learned about in sex ed class. Was my advice helpful to you?
For the future, absolutely. What do I do? I don't know who to talk to.
You seem troubled, Ringo.
Huh? Is that you, Shinobu? Nin! I understand. So this is all about Tsukasa, right? Yeah. Okay, girl, you've come to the right person. I'm very skilled in the art of coaxing a man into a trap and then keeping him from escaping. I don't want to entrap him. I was just hoping he and I could have a normal relationship. You're so naive, Ringo. Love is a hunt. You mean with weapons? Yes, except the weapons in this case are you and your skills. And the object is capture and release. I intend to teach you some ninja magic, young woman. Nin! I was just hoping for some dating advice. First thing you need to remember. It's an iron rule. You must go to the rendezvous spot earlier than the man, so you can check it out. I'm doing as you instructed, Shinobu. So now what? There he is! Today, I'm a love hunter. Me. Kapow!
Oh, there you are. What are you doing back there, hiding? Good thing I looked around. I almost missed you. Your face is a little red. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's probably just a sunburn.
Are you sure? We could do this another time.
No, really, I feel Okay, let's go on the tour.
It should be interesting. I know it's a little bit early to eat, but maybe we could get lunch at that place you told me about.
Sure.
It's gonna be hard to tour if we're recognized everywhere.
So, what should we do?
Wait a minute. Here I am. So, what do you think?
He looks so awesome! He's cool and cute at the same time! He's even more attractive than he is in his normal clothes!
Ringo? Hello, Ringo.
You look very good in that outfit!
You really think so? Thanks for that. By the way, you're looking pretty cute yourself.
Thanks, Tsukasa!
Look at them.
So pretty! Beautiful. Are they Byuma nobles?
They light up the square.
Uh-huh.
Looks like we're still attracting attention, but it shouldn't interfere with our tour.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm so intimidated. He probably thinks I'm terrible company.
Listen, Ringo. When the time's right, you can't lose your nerve. You need to line up your target, pull the trigger, and bag your trophy.
I have to get in the right frame of mind. Today, I'm a love hunter. The first thing I should do is to find some way to casually take hold of his hand.
If you find it too difficult to make that move yourself, then your only alternative is to try the nuclear option. You pretend to slip, and being a gentleman, he'll grab your hand to keep you from falling. You win. You've now accomplished your objective. You walk down the street holding hands like lovers.
If I don't do this, I won't be able to get close to him. So I have to do it.
Are you all right? What happened?
It's okay. I must have just slipped.
I see. These streets are bumpy. But don't worry, we're here.
What?
This is it, right? The place you were telling me about the other day?
Yes, it is. What a lucky break. Minor setback. It'll be fine. I tried my best. I can still recover and make this work.
Step 2! This is what I call the indirect kiss event! First, you pick out a restaurant where you're sitting at a counter right next to each other. Make sure you're on Tsukasa's dominant side, where he would place his drink. This is very important for the move that happens next. You casually place your drink cups very close to each other so he can't tell which is which. And when you grab his cup and place your lips on it, it's an indirect kiss!
That's an idea I would never have come up with, but I understand what Shinobu's getting at, so I'm gonna try it. All I have to do is get his cup before he notices. Huh? Wait. He grabbed my cup! We're just swapping spits!
Are you trying to tell me something? Ringo! What's happening? Did something go down the wrong way? Can you breathe? Talk to me, please!
Congratulations, Dr. Ohoshi. Your research into genetics has resulted in you giving birth to the prodigy of the century.
Ringo, it's time to eat.
Ringo Ohoshi is the youngest person in history to have received this award. Her contributions to science and technology are almost beyond measure.
Ringo, I am so very proud to have you as my daughter.
Constructing the super high-efficiency solar panels using the liquid metal I invented last week. Also, I helped out with the RRM system you were working on and was able to finish it for you.
What?
Is something wrong?
Quit bragging about your achievements! You're a freak of nature!
I'm sorry. I don't understand. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe if I figure it out, she'll go back to being nice to me again. I just have to try harder. Mother, please don't go! I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry!
You've turned into a monster. I never should have had you.
I have no friends or family. Why am I even alive?
Excuse me. You're Ringo Ohoshi, right? I heard you were really good at fixing things. I don't want to bother you, but I wonder if I could ask a favor? This watch is broken. Even when it's fully wound up, the hands won't move. I was hoping you could look at it for me.
Huh? Why did you come to me?
Because it's easy for you, right? I hate to ask, but it's something very precious that my father gave me. Thanks so much. You're fantastic. If it's not too much trouble, I was hoping I could ask you to fix this as well. I appreciate it.
I don't get it. I don't even know that boy. So why does he keep bringing me broken things to fix day after day? I wonder where you are now, Mother. You never call. I miss you. Well, Mr. Computer, I'm sure you don't want to be put out to pasture just yet. So what seems to be your problem? I see what's going on. The material they used for the frame is affecting the sound quality. Repairing the circuit inside won't resolve the issue. I need to replace these components so they're more compatible. Phooey, those parts are out of production. I guess I'll just have to make them myself. I'm sorry. I can't fix things for you anymore. I want to devote my time to inventing. I want to build things from scratch.
I see. I'm glad to hear it.
Why was he smiling when I said I couldn't fix things for him anymore?
I'm sorry to keep asking for your help, Mikogami.
Don't worry, it's fine. But I did want to come by and talk to you. I'm afraid I can't help from now on. My resource isn't going to be available anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. Thank her for what she's done so far. She is amazing. I hope she realizes what a talent she has.
I think she does now.
Wait a minute. He was bringing me all that work just so I would realize my potential as an inventor?
Thank goodness. You're finally awake.
Tsukasa, is that you? What's going on? I don't understand! Why was I sleeping on your lap? Oh my goodness. The sun's already going down.
What's the matter? Why are you crying?
After all my preparation for this date, I passed out in the middle of it. I shouldn't have tried to control everything. And next time, I'll know better.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. I just remembered. You've been a good friend. Back when I was so depressed and I didn't know where to go or what to do, he came along and lifted me up. He gave my life direction and a purpose. I'll always be grateful for that. I'm a lucky girl. I don't know if Tsukasa and I will ever be more than close friends, but that's not so important to me anymore. I'll always love him for the caring person that he is.
What is it?
It's just...
Tell me.
Well, can we take a picture together?
Of course. Got your phone? Let's do it.
You look so handsome.
And you're pretty cute. Can you send me a copy?
Sure. You know what? Thanks for asking me out. It really meant a lot to me. Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, that sounds good. This was a nice way to take a day off. This city's in danger. We have to do everything we can to protect it, now that the seeds of democracy have finally begun to sprout. Ringo? There's something I need from you, and it's important. It's vital to our future, and you're the only one who can do it.
Of course I will, but... what is it exactly?
Hey, welcome back, Ringo! How was your date? Was it successful?
It was actually quite fun.
Oh, wow! This is even better than I imagined! If you get married and have babies, will you name one after me? How about Barry if it's a boy, or Bernice if it's a girl?
Stop it, please.
Huh? Hey, Ringo, what's the matter?
Tomorrow, we start work on our biggest project yet. And it's life or death.